Pogs.
We're recording. We're back in. First time in almost a month.
Dang.
And we back in this
business.
You right. Well, I think the last one we broke down was 303. We're about to hop on 304. So I think there's been a few different fight nights in the meantime since then. Who do we have fight this past weekend? I know Jake Paul fought.
Nate Diaz.
We know, Nate Diaz. That was like a little. That was not that long ago though. He fought Jorge Masvidal. We've had a few things go down since we've been absent.
Oh
my God, that was loud.
Gunshots. They've been fired.
That was my phone. As far as it's not broke. Yeah, let's see. Let's see what we've missed. Are you laughing
He
at?
looks so stupid.
You always talk crap on Bilal Muhammad.
Yeah, look at his face. He looks like... And look at his boobs. He's got man boobs.
And he's finally getting that title shot, though.
And look at his face.
Well,
He's
he's ready. Oh, yeah, that's who it was. It was
the one-eyed
Lemos
chick.
versus Jandaroba. And then last week's was Rose versus Cortez, which I thought Cortez might be able to pull the upset off, but I should have known better. I always like to root against Rose for some reason. And then 303 was obviously Pereira versus Prohaska. Great. Yeah, 303 was the lit card. We actually had Mike over for that one, didn't we? But we just didn't end up recording. We just watched the fights instead. Which was kind of nice. What we got coming up? So we're now on 304. This card's kind of interesting. Other than Bilal's death stare. Go ahead. Let's hop down because this whole card is actually pretty freaking good, I think. So you're starting with Shauna Bannon versus Alice Ardonalene.
Dang, Alice Ardonaline's dark.
I don't know why she's blacked out on here because on the mobile website she's not. She's like a Brazilian looking chick. Let's take a look at Shauna real quick. Shauna, she's the favorite here. She's 5-1. 2 wins by knockout, 3 by decision, 1 first round finish. She's fought 1 fight in the UFC and she lost by unanimous decision. So
that's not a very good record.
I mean, 5-1 is pretty good, but,
but
just 1 loss in the UFC.
0-1 in the UFC.
Now this is Alice's debut. It looks like this is like her pro debut, and it's in the UFC because I see this is a Romania chick. I thought this chick was Brazilian. Anyways. Anyhow. I'm going with the other chick. She's 9-5. You see what I mean? The website's messing up. 9-5, 4 wins by knockout, 4 by submission, so she's well-rounded. It's just her UFC debut.
I'll take the Brazilian chick.
There is no Brazilian chick now.
Whatever her name is.
She was Romanian
Alice
or something.
in Wonderland.
That's who I'm picking on this one too. So your next match is going to be a heavyweight bout.
That guy on the left looks like, what's his name? The commentator.
Oh, Bisping.
Bisping
Kind of like a heavyweight Bisping.
From here he does.
Let's take a look at your favorite, Mick Parkin. Heavyweight Michael Bisping.
Dang, he's huge.
He's 9-0. 5 by knockout, 4 by submission, 4 first round finishes. This dude's good. I've seen him on a couple cards. For like a heavyweight, he's really, really good.
Knocked out Kamaru Usman.
Yeah, he just that was a couple months ago.
That's not actually Kamaru.
No, it's not Kamaru Usman. I think it's his brother.
He has a brother?
It's his little brother.
Mm-hmm. Is he good?
He just lost again this past weekend.
So no.
Like by decision. Yeah, he's not as good as Kamaru. But yeah, this guy is on a 3-fight winning streak in the UFC. Is 9-0.
Hold on, go down, all the way down. That guy on the bottom.
Pogus, Pogues. Yeah, he's got some wild hair. I've never seen that dude before. Let's check out Brzezinski. He's 9-4-1. 6 wins by knockout, 1 by submission, and 3 first-round finishes. Let's look here. I hate when it shows something, but it's not on there. He's coming off some losses, it looks like. That's what I went with the other guy, but I think he was.
Ooh, dang!
That's
on a,
what.
4-fight losing streak.
Yeah, he's lost 3 fights in the UFC. I think like won his last one. I'm going with Parkin, who's undefeated and is like a beast. Yeah. What about you?
I'll take the underdog.
You're going Brzezinski
Yeah.
for the Poland.
For Poland.
And this is in the UK. So there's a lot of like Irish fighters, Wales, UK.
I've seen like 2 Ireland fighters already.
Next matchup is Sam Patterson versus Kiefer Crosby. I don't really know either of these guys very well, but
I got Kiefer.
you got I've got Patterson.
He looks like Kiefer.
He looks like you. This guy's 10-4, 5 wins by knockout, 2 submission, 5 first-round finishes. He's built very weird.
Yeah,
See him?
He almost looks like his body looks like Sean.
He's kind of got like Nate Diaz body. Nick Diaz body.
His face kind of looks like Nate Diaz, or his hair.
He looks pretty beat up. He's got 1 fight in the UFC, and it's a loss by a first-round submission.
Yeah, I'm not going with this guy.
Let's check out Sam Patterson, 11-2-1,
Yeah,
4 knockouts, 6 submissions, 5 first-round finishes.
Why Sea of Thieves? I've seen a lot of people.
He's 1-1 in the UFC, coming off of a first-round.
Sean Wilson?
No, the guy kind of does look like Sean from a distance. This
Sure that's not Sean?
100%. It says the guy's name right there.
What?
Yeah, Linessi. He first
That
round.
looks exactly like Sean
So
Wilson.
the guy he's fighting just lost via first round submission, and he's coming off a first round submission win. So I think this guy gets it done by
Dude, what? Click on it.
possibly submission.
Click on
Linessi. Johan Linessi, the White
His
Lion.
face looks...
I mean, he's like a kind of a darker skinned, bald guy, like a light skinned, dark.
light-skinned, dark guy, but a dark-skinned, light guy.
He's light enough to where you see his tattoos. That's for show. All right, here we go. Manel Cape versus
Dude, all the
Muhammad
guys that are like
Makhav.
gray, like his profile, like picture or whatever, is like gray. They never win. Literally never.
He's the favorite in this one.
He's not gonna win.
Let's look at his record. He's 12-0.
Maybe he's just a little pale.
Maybe they don't have good lighting in Russia or wherever he's from.
He's not gonna win.
6 win by submission, 3 first round finishes.
Is he a
He's
Khabib
on
dude?
a 3. Yeah, I think so. He wears the hat like Khabib. Dude, he's
Okay,
on like
he won.
a
He already won.
9-fight win
Yeah,
streak
he already
in
won.
the UFC. And let's take a
It's
look
just
at
not
Cape.
good lighting.
Cape's
Dude, that guy's
19-6,
built-
11 knockouts,
That guy's built good.
5 submissions. This guy's well rounded. Let's look at how he's doing. He's on a 4-fight winning streak, and his last he lost to Nicolou and Pantoja, which are both really good fighters.
And Pantoja's
So-
champ now.
This is gonna be I think like fight of the night probably.
I got the first guy for sure.
First guy you think is able to do it.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I'm just looking over them. They're 125ers, so it's gonna be a cardio mat. Like they're gonna have a lot of energy.
Fast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'll be the fight of the night, I think. That'll be the fight to watch. That's still on the prelims. That'll be a good one, though. Okay, so closing out the prelims is Oban Elliott versus Preston Parsons. Let's take
Oban.
Oban's coming off of a win. I think he's only got one fight in the UFC. He's 10-2.
Whoa, does he have like a facial?
His face is like crooked.
Yeah, it looks like he got hit with a sledgehammer.
2 wins by knockout, 3 by submission. Yeah, he's coming off of a unanimous decision win in his last fight.
Okay.
Parsons. Come on now. Damn computer.
Funny.
Parsons is 11-4. He's coming off of a win. He had a loss before that.
And then a win.
He beat Elder.
And a loss.
And then he got KO'd by Rodriguez. By D-Rod. Parsons, just so you
I
know,
want to give it to the first guy.
Oban's very like kickboxing style, and Parsons is like a more grappling heavy
You look
MMA.
like a jiu-jitsu nerd, like you.
He's more like
He probably
takedowns
watches
grappling.
anime
I'm
in his
going
free
Parsons. I think he like gets him to the ground. I don't think he finishes him, but I think he like uses his wrestling to get the
Oban's
decision.
Pop the gilly, for sure.
I don't think so. I guess
I know.
if Oban wins, I think it's by decision. But
The
so you're
gray
going
guys
you're
never
going
win.
Oban on that one.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Duh.
This one, Bukauskas versus Pacino.
Frappuccino.
This is kicking off your main, I think. Or this is kicking off your main prelims, because this is a pay-per-view. So there's early prelims. And then so we got Bukauskas. I don't fucking know. I messed that up, I'm sure. He's coming off of a loss to Petrino. Before that, looks like he was on a 2-fight winning streak. Lost to Khalil Roundtree.
Junior.
Lost to, say that guy's name for me.
Hold on, I got it. Ukijkuk.
It's Olekasijek. Olesijek, something like that. So this guy's just like, he's kind of 2-2. He'll lose one, win a couple, lose one, win a couple.
Those guys never win. Ever.
I mean, every now and then.
Like, they never win.
I do think Pacino wins this.
Frappuccino's got to.
Pacino's 11 win by knockout, 11 first round finishes.
1 win, 0 win.
He has a loss to the same dude that guy does recently. But before that, I mean, he beat Khalil Roundtree. Junior. He lost to Ankalaev. This loss to Sam Alvey, that was 2018. Sam Alvey was...
Washed.
He is now... I mean, everybody likes Sam Alvey. So I'm going Pacino on this one. I think he's able to pull it off against this guy.
Dude, above that fight, why is the Brazilian's chick last name Brazil?
It's Brazil. It's close. Okay, so here we go. This one...
Oh, Jake Hadley. He wins.
Yeah, he's the guy that got pieced up by Charles Johnson.
Yeah, that's what I remember him
This
from.
guy... Okay, so... Here on the website, it shows Hadley as a favorite. But on betting odds, Hadley's an underdog now. So that means more people are putting money on this guy. He's 9-1 from Ireland. Callan Loughran, the Don is his nickname. 5 wins by knockout, 2 submissions, 3 first-round finishes. He's 1-1. His debut, he lost by unanimous decision,
Against
and then
two
his
no-names.
second match, he won.
Against 2 no-names.
And he's fighting. He's a boxer-style fighter too, so
Then
it's
he's
like
gonna
boxer
lose.
versus boxer.
Oh, if the other guy's a boxer, then it'll probably be even.
So, I'm going Hadley. Hadley's 10-3. This guy's 9-1. Hadley's coming off of 2 losses. But both, it was Charles Johnson, and let's take a look. I still think Hadley.
I got kadonga ding dong.
You got the other guy. You got the Irish guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's in my blood.
I think Hadley knows if he doesn't get this, like 3 losses in a row usually means you're like
Dead.
Sometimes the UFC will let you go if you lose 3 in a row, unless you're like a big guy. So I think he knows he's got to step it up in this one, and it's in England, so like he's fighting in his hometown type thing.
But wait, hold on, go down. Like just a little bit. I don't see our flags. They're both from like.
That's the whole card basically. Is there's a couple United States guys thrown in, but okay. So your next one,
Brazil from Brazil.
Molly McCann versus Bruna Brazil.
Why do I know Molly McCann?
Meatball. Her and Patty Pimlet were like popular. They're like buddies.
Yeah.
She lost her. Let's take a look at her record. She's a big favorite. Washed
just like
her last match, she got beat.
Patty did. Are they like brother and sister or something? They
no.
Look exactly like.
So she actually won her last one, but it was this one against Strelarenko. She choked her out in the first, I think. But other than that, I think she was on a decent little winning streak. Yeah.
Patty's washed.
We'll find out. He's fighting Bobby.
He's so bad. He's fighting Bobby Green.
On this card.
Oh my God, he's literally gonna die.
You're at your mom's this weekend. You're gonna have to see if you can come over in the afternoon or something.
She probably won't even let me.
Probably not. Not this weekend. Maybe I'll have to have Mike over or something. Let's check out Bruna. She's 9-4. 3 knockout, 2 submissions. She's coming off of a loss. She had a win against that Bannon chick. And then a loss before that to Gomes.
You like my outfit?
It looks comfy. You look like a minion. He's got his pants up to his shoulders like a weirdo. All right, so ending your prelims, we got Nathaniel Wood versus Daniel Pineda. So we got a United States guy here.
Daniel Pineda, it looks like he's got like a suit on.
With all his tattoos.
With all his tattoos.
I think he's getting set up. This guy's 19-6. This is another hometown guy.
Some UFC fighters just don't look like UFC fighters.
8 knockouts, 5 submissions, 7 first-round finishes. He is coming off of a loss to Namav. Before that, he was...
Lost to Jordan.
No, he beat Jordan.
Oh, yeah. Damn.
Before that, he was on a 3-fight win streak. And then he had a loss to Kenny. And then it looks like he was on like another little 3 or 4 fight win streak before that.
So he's pretty decent.
Mm-hmm. He has a loss here and there, but usually
he just doesn't look like a fighter. You know?
And then Pineda's record isn't very good, I don't, if I remember.
I'm going to vote for Pineda because of his last name. Because
he's 28-15, so I mean he has got a shit ton of fights. 19 wins by submission, 9 knockouts, 17 first-round finishes.
So he's a submission artist.
His tattoos are actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
Look at that one on his.
Pineda's got this.
He lost to Bruce Leroy. A win over Lutz.
Didn't he win against Feely?
Could not continue against Feely. Cub Swanson beat him.
And then he beat a gray guy. Exactly. They never win.
Beat a big-headed gray guy.
Yeah, they never win, dude. I'm telling you.
No, he lost to that guy.
Wait, did he actually?
Uh-huh.
Oh, my God. I would never.
So
I've
got Nathaniel Wood on this one. I think Pineda's going to put up a good fight, but I think Wood...
Pineda's got it.
Well, okay. Our bets are different this week. We got a lot of opposite bets.
He lost to a gray guy, though.
I know.
I don't know if I can...
All right. So kicking off your main, this is a good one right here. Arnold Allen versus Chikezi.
Arnold Allen's got that in his back.
Chikezi's pretty good, though.
No,
man.
he's not.
He got good kickboxing.
He probably lost to a gray guy. Click on him. I bet he did.
He's 15-3, 9 knockouts, 1 submission, 9 first-round finishes. He's coming off of a win over Bruce Leroy. He lost to Calvin Cater.
He beat Edwin.
He beat Edson Barbosa.
It's Edwin.
He beat Cub Swanson. He beat
a
Gray Guy
He
Simmons.
beat a gray guy. Hold on, this could get good.
He beat Ferrer.
He's kind
He
of gray.
beat, Riviera. So he's on a decent little winning streak. Was before Cater beat him. In a 5-round unanimous decision, so they were main evented. And I think he's been out for a little bit, so this is like his comeback fight. And Arnold Allen's coming off of 2 losses, I believe.
Arnold Allen has never lost to a gray guy. So
We'll check.
We will check. If he lost, then he needs to get out of the UFC.
Arnold Allen's 19-3. I like Arnold Allen. Arnold Allen's one of my favorites to watch, I think. He lost to Evolov, which that's that dude who's like a beast.
And he lost to Max Holloway and Reasonable. He won to Calvin Cater.
Beat
the
Calvin
last guy
Cater
lost to
with
Calvin Cater.
Second round.
Won against,
Beat Daniel Hooker.
He beat a Hooker.
Beat Yusuf. I take it he beat Lentz.
He hasn't lost to a
Beat
gray guy.
Melendez.
Look at all those gray guys and he
Beat
won against all of
Rinaldi.
them.
Beat Burnell. Yeah, he's been beating shit out of copy and paste guys.
There's another one
Marcani.
too, just a big head guy.
He's
And
dude.
another one, dang.
I'm going Arnold Allen.
He
I
is
think
literally
he's had
a
a couple
big guy
losses,
guy.
but they're to like really good guys. So
Yeah, Arnold Allen has got that in his back.
this next one here, Christian Leroy Duncan versus Gregory Old
Gregory
Man
looks like he's 60 years old.
Rodriguez.
He literally looks like he's
I
60
know.
years old.
He's got that old man face. Let's take a look at his record.
How old is he?
He's got the body of like a fucking 20-year-old and the face of like a 60-year-old.
How old is he? Like 70?
RoboCop is his nickname.
I don't like
15-5.
that. It should be old.
10 wins by knockout, 3 by submission,
Can you
7
see how
first
old
round
he is?
finish. Yeah, it'll be at the very bottom. It should. He's coming off of he's on a 2-fight win streak.
I remember
Beat Brad
Tavares.
Tavares. He beat Tulinen,
He lost against
Ferreira.
Ferrero Rocher.
And then he was on a 2-fight win streak before that. Another loss. He's fought a lot. He beat
Dang.
Park.
Look at that Asian
beat-
dude. His eye, you can't even see his eyes.
Man, he's 32, so he's not
That's it?
definitely not 60.
He's only 2 years older than
He's got a decent amount of wins in the UFC, and he's on a 2-fight win streak.
What? Dude, he's taking some
Okay,
hands.
and
to the
he's
face.
from Brazil. Let's check out Leroy Duncan. 10-1.
Leroy Duncan's gonna win. 'cause
He's an English
He
dude.
doesn't look 90 years old.
He is on a 2-fight win streak. Has a loss to Petrosian.
He's gonna be one of those guys that has like a 2-fight win streak, then it stops. Then a
And
2-fight win streak.
in his
then it
debut, he
stops.
won. But he's been all of his wins are knockouts.
He's got this.
Yeah, I'm going with him. And in hometown. I think
Old
he
man
does it.
ain't got that. Old man ain't got that.
So we both got Duncan. Next up, here's the good one I'm looking forward to.
Why does it say King Green?
Bobby Green legally changed his name to King Green.
Wait, that's not legal in the United States.
Yeah,
can't
you
put
can
your
change your
as
name.
King.
Oh, you can't? You guys,
No.
Are you positive?
Hold on.
Because
Do you have
I'm
your
pretty
phone?
sure he did.
Do you have your phone?
I read an article that said he legally changed it.
Hold
Now
on.
it says it on
Look up
there.
if you can legally change your name to King in the United States. I
I'm-
thought I heard something about you can't.
He
that's
lives
like
in
one
the
of
United
names you
States.
can't change it to or something. King Green. Oh my god, that's so cringe.
Let's see. I'll read this article out. Gimmick or an emotionally charged statement. Green surprised everyone with the announcement that he had changed his name to King ahead of his next fight against Paddy Pimblett.
Hold on. Just look up if you can legally change your name to King. I bet you can, but
He's saying he's not joking that he did it.
look it up. Little boy.
Let's see. Can you legally change your name?
Maybe change it to like his middle name and he's just going by his middle name.
Let's see what AI says. In general, you can't legally change your name to something that's obscene, offensive, or impersonates someone else. For example, in California, the name King is considered illegal for babies.
For babies.
So you can't
He
name
ain't
your
no
baby King, but so I guess you could change it later on. To legally change your name in Missouri, you can file a petition with the circuit court in your county. The Petition should include blah blah
He
blah.
did all that just to change his first name to King. Oh my god, it's cringe too.
So we don't. I mean,
He's
we
still
could.
gonna smoke Patty Pimblett.
What's Patty's record look like?
Like 0
I
and
feel like he
4.
hasn't fought him. He's 21-3.
Yeah,
That's not 0-4.
it's like the same thing.
He is coming off a win over Tony, which
Which
no
he's
one
on a
was.
7-fight losing streak. That doesn't count.
He's 3, 4,
Who is it? Look,
5.
a gray guy.
Okay, so Patty's on a 5-fight winning streak.
Yeah, because he fought a gray guy, and all of them are no names.
Gordon.
Tell me who Leafy Yat is. Huh?
Yeah.
Who's Leafy Yat?
Definitely, this is going to be his toughest test.
Oh, King Green's gonna put him to
Bobby
sleep.
Green, King Green, is 32-15-1. He is coming off of a beat down over Miller.
Oh, that was such a good fight.
This one doesn't say if it's a win or a loss. I don't know. Win over Dawson. Win over Tony Ferguson.
Doesn't count.
Could not continue over Gordon.
We'll
Lost
count
to
that
Drew
as a win.
Dauber. Lost to
versus
Makachev. Win over Hosperat.
There's a gray
Win
guy.
over Alaquinta. I don't know why Alaquinta's gray looking because they have plenty of pictures of him. Lost to Fazib. Okay, so that's back to 2021. And this is a fight that Bobby literally called out, so
He's gonna win.
I think he's going to beat Patty down. But I've heard some guys saying they think Patty might be able to submit Bobby.
Well, those guys.
Bobby's got
Are
wrestling.
on
He
drugs.
originally grew up like just a wrestler. And then he
And then you got.
kind of had
flying
scrappy
lead.
hands. Bobby,
Yeah.
you making stuff up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that one is I'm pretty excited for. I think Bobby's gonna be trying to like take him out.
Curtis Blades. He's coming for the interim championship
Okay.
belt.
So
He's going
this is
for
your
it.
co-main. It's for the interim heavyweight.
First round knockout.
So whoever wins this, technically, if John Jones decides to stay in after fighting Stipe, they will get the shot.
He will, but he won't.
So they fought before. Do you know that?
Yeah, and Curtis Blades lost, but he's gonna win this time.
Curtis Blades actually won last time.
He's gonna win again.
Do you know what you're talking about?
I
What
thought I
hap-
saw him.
What
lose.
happened? Do you
I
think?
thought I saw him.
How'd it happen?
Yeah.
Seem
it
to
was
know.
7
Fill me in.
7-second flying knee. This fight is sponsored by Modelo.
Curtis Blades. All right. So actually, what happened? I'll pull it up for you. I think we can find it on the tube of you. Got them nipple pajama pants on. Ride them up to your nips.
From my nips.
So that's actually what's kind of crazy about this card is you've got your co-main and your main are both rematches. And they both are weird fights. Let's see if we can find this. Aspinall versus Blades. Here we go. So
We watching it on the UFC game or?
Yeah.
Ooh.
the UFC
We should
game
watch
looks so
this.
good on here, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does not look like that in the game at all. Not even close. Oh, that's cool. Who's that guy?
That's Boss Rutan.
I've heard of him.
That's Kevin Randleman.
I know who that is. He's the guy with the shoes.
Have you ever seen Kevin Randleman's staph infection?
Staph infection. Does his staff get an infection or like?
You know what a staph infection is, like
I've
a
heard.
skin infection from
Yeah.
wrestling. Or
It's
grappling.
like ringworm, right?
Yeah. Well,
Oh! That's how it went. This fight is sponsored by Modelo. Oh! That's it?
he fucked his knee up. Man, hilarious. You little squeaky ass or a squeaky mouse in here.
Got him.
So, yeah, that was that fight. So, you didn't get to see much from either guy.
This fight clock sponsored by Modelo. See, I told you how it was gonna happen.
No, you're just.
It just wasn't Joe Rogan that time.
Man, they're not gonna show it.
Wait, go down. Was it on his foot?
No, it wasn't on his foot. It was like in his armpit.
Ew.
I
You
mean,
look like an armpit.
I'll have to just get off the images because. Let's see. It'll show it here. Yeah, dude, check this out. Oh, look at that. That's how bad his staph got. It literally ate through his skin. You could see the fucking.
What is that?
That's the inside of his like pec and armpit area.
What'd he do?
He didn't go get it treated and it spread and it just kept he kept popping it and it just ate away at his skin.
Does he have autism or something?
And it was like it got so bad that I guess like the antibiotics, it was resistant, so it like they weren't doing anything. But yeah, that's a serious.
How he died?
No, that's not even how he died, dude. But that's a brutal staph infection.
How is he dead? Didn't he die recently?
Yeah, a few years back, I think.
I love how it says Curtis Blades versus Tom Aspinall full
So-
fight, and it's a 3-minute fight.
No,
It
exactly.
says 3 minute.
So I've been watching fights from both guys. I mean, we can take a look at their record, but who do you think?
Curtis Blades coming in with that powerful overhand right, just.
Dude, Blade sleeps people, dude. But Aspinall has great footwork for a
But
heavyweight.
does he have that wrestling in him?
No, that's what I'm for Blades on this one.
Yeah.
I think Blades with the wrestling and his power, I think he's able to get it done.
Yeah, Razor Blades, he's got it.
I think he like takes Aspinall
Dude,
down.
Is his nickname Razor Blades?
Let's
That'd
see.
be sick.
It would.
Curtis
Let's see.
Razor
Yep.
Blades. That's sick.
He's cool. He's from Illinois. I listened when he was like just kind of coming up in the UFC. He was on Rogan's podcast. He just like started as a wrestler who knew a couple guys who were like training MMA, and they just meet up in like little gyms, like kind of like Pysol and like training shit.
Mm-hmm.
He's cool. But yeah, I'm going him. I think he gets the knockout from the wrestling. I think he gets Aspinall like taken down a couple times, and he's looking for a like takedown. I think he eats
Did
a
you
big
see?
shot.
I saw it on TikTok today. It was Chael Sonnen talking to this dude. He's one of the main like UFC commentators. Or he's not a commentator. He's like one of the dudes that interviews people and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, "Yeah, when I was growing up, I used to rob banks." And the guy was like, "You used to rob banks?" And he was like, "Yeah, I used to rob banks. There was one point I stole $15 million, and they ended up catching me, but they said they'd bail me out for $10,000. So I just used that $10,000 to bail myself out with the money that I stole." And I went to the comment section, and it was just a whole bunch of cat pats, like just had like cat. We'll have to search up for it. It's literally so funny.
It was a UFC fighter? Or
Yeah,
just
it was Chael Sonnen.
Oh.
Chael Sonnen.
I didn't hear you in the beginning who you said it was. That makes total sense.
Yeah.
Well, you seen him on the Hall of Fame speech or
Yeah.
Okay, so who do you have for the main? Bilal versus Leon. They fought too.
Leon.
Bilal's kind of like he's been training Khabib's camp for the last.
He's gonna be like.
He's been training Khabib's camp for quite a while now.
He'll be like boom boom.
You know he's gonna try coming out there and looking for takedown and wrestling.
Hold on, I want to go look for that on my phone. I'm gonna go get my phone. I want to look for that.
Hurry up now. So, Bilal and Leon also, like I was telling him, have fought before. So that's what it's on right now. And they were pretty close when they fought each other this time. Bilal was ranked 13th. Leon was ranked 3rd. Now Leon's champ. Bilal is ranked 2nd.
What's his name?
Do you see how big of a dog Curtis Blades is, though? Plus 280. When they first originally fought each other, they were like they were close in odds. You seeing Bilal tends to get hit with on his right side a lot. He gets hit with a lot of like lefts and kicks on his left side.
I used to rob banks. I was 26. You didn't know I'm a famous gangster? Bank robbing is very complicated. I mean, if you put a mask on, you go with a gun like some schmuck. I did this with a pen. I never stepped foot in the bank. Took over millions of dollars. These are very bad people, by the way. They took my grandmother's property and tried to say that she refinanced and that she owed it and blah, blah, blah. My grandfather had the deed on this long before he died, which was before I was even born. I said, well, she signed for it. I says, oh, that's the game we're playing. Oh, I got it all back. Not only she died in that farm, she had a Cadillac in the garage. That was because of her grandson. Jail time? No, no jail time. No jail time.
Oh, he's on Andrew Schultz's puppet, guys.
$2 million for a $10,000 fine.
See, $10,000 fine for $15 million that he stole. He did not steal $15 million and go out with a $10,000 fine.
I did this with a pen. I never stepped foot in the bank. Took over millions of dollars. These are very bad people, by the way.
I wonder what he.
Grandmother's property and tried to say that she refinanced.
He's not saying he robbed it with a gun. He said he did it with
Yeah.
So what he?
That's illegal, though.
It depends
he
how
would
he
do
didn't.
jail
He
time.
didn't necessarily say how. He's basically saying that he somehow was able to take money from the bank. He didn't specify how it was, but basically he made a lot of money off whatever he did.
$15 million, $10,000 fine. There's also a video of him
I don't know.
fake crying. He's like, "Yeah, my dad. He only made $100,000 a year. We grew up real bad."
So what's happening right now is what Bilal's going to be trying to do this whole fight. But I think Leon has good enough anti-wrestling to get off the cage. Bilal gets so much crap for being the most boring fighter in UFC. But if you watch Bilal, there he is again. He gets hit on his right side so much, dude. I think Leon's gonna sleep him in this next
Shot
one.
dead. Dude, I'm about to fall asleep watching this. I don't think I've seen a punch thrown.
From Bilal, you mean? Because Leon's been.
Well, yeah, but I don't think I've seen anything like really land.
I mean,
Like,
Leon's been piecing him up from
really
the
land.
outside.
You know, like me personally, I would have slept. I would have slept both of them already. Like if I was the judge, or if I was the
So
ref.
we got an eye poke.
Yeah, if I was the ref, I'd just right hook, left hook. They're both sleeping.
I think that's illegal.
And then I'd just be in prison telling everybody how I beat up 2 UFC fighters at once.
Oh. See, Leon landed that left. Oh, see, he landed again. I think in this fight, he just.
Edwards won, right?
You gotta keep watching, man. I told you both of them are kind of weird fights.
Well, if they're fighting again, then Bilal probably won.
Well, this was also when Leon was ranked 3rd and Bilal was 13th, so it wasn't a title fight. It was a main event.
It's 5 rounds.
Yes, so it was the main event of the card.
If he got that takedown, he would have secured the round.
He just gets hit.
That's like Udi. That's how fast Udi's kicks are.
Oh yeah, we went camping this past weekend, and Gavin,
Oh yeah, tell my beautiful story for me.
he just fist fought Udi and Udi's girlfriend, basically.
Tell him what happened. Tell him how it happened.
And it was just,
Oh
see?
my God, he's such a little baby. He got eye poked and just.
It's not. I think it was a bad one.
He's fine. He missed.
Hold on, listen.
It's not that bad.
Well, he can't continue, so it was a could not continue.
Yuck. He would have lost anyways.
Well, now we don't know.
We do now.
We'll
He was
find
getting
out
pieced up with
Saturday.
them left hooks.
But no, I got Leon. I think Leon ends up dropping him with one of those left high kicks or a left hook.
Yeah. You gonna tell my beautiful story now?
You fist fought Udi? Well, not like a full on fist fight, but a spar.
Yeah, spar. And I hit his girlfriend on the eye and she stumbled off because she was all drunk. She said, we were watching the Jake Paul and Mike Perry fight, and she was wondering why Mike Perry's uppercuts weren't landing, and my cocky self told her, I bet you can't land an uppercut on me. And we got into the road, and she tried uppercutting me, and she hit me on the cheek with a right hook, so I got a little mad and hit her with a right hook back right into the eyeball, and she started stumbling.
She didn't stumble that bad. She was
She was just like,
was
it was
just
like a
done.
drunk stumble.
And then Udi sparred you for like 2 rounds.
Yeah, that was fun. His kicks are literally like 2 miles per hour.
He was throwing a bunch of spinning stuff. I knew he was going to
my
be
cardio
sore.
is way better than his.
Speaking of, are you doing that? So you still doing that tournament? Are you still wanting to?
I'm down.
It's next weekend.
Oh, dang.
But here's the thing is, it's probably just going to be us that weekend because Carrie and them are going to Claire's for the weekend.
The whole weekend, just me and you?
I think they'll probably leave Friday and come back Sunday.
Sunday morning or Sunday night?
I mean, they'll probably leave Sunday morning, I would guess, with all the kids.
Well, would I fight on Saturday?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could fight on Saturday and then come home and play some video games.
We'll probably do, I think there's fights. I think there's also fights.
I ain't podcasting after a big old day of work.
Well, let's see what cards are coming up, because I think there is some good fights. I think there's bare
Are there
knuckle.
some good fights or are there some good fights?
Well, nah, I think there's some good bad boy.
Why'd you just turn, like, country? You don't know nothing about these Ram 1500s. I tell you what.
The Sam Elliott.
Hmm?
Is that your Sam Elliott impression? You just
I
that
don't even know
Rams.
who that is.
It's Sam Elliott, I'm pretty sure. He's an old cowboy. Yeah, so we got Sandhagen versus Nurmagomedov.
Could be.
That's going to be a good
coming
fight.
out of
People think
retirement for him.
No, this is that other Nurmagomedov that people think's like the next big thing.
No, he's not. He
I
probably fought
like
gray people his
Sandhagen
whole
though.
life.
Sandhagen's got a weird style of stand up.
Click on him. See if he fought gray people his
It's in
whole life.
Abu
I bet he
Dhabi.
did.
I just watched him fight recently. He beat the shit out of whoever he fought.
Corey's
Ooh.
ranked 2?
The One-Eyed Pirates fighting 17-0.
Yeah, but they're probably all gray people.
That's what I tell you about Khabib, and you argue every time.
Yeah, okay. Hold
Okay,
on.
here we
Pull
go.
up his record right now.
I'm not
Pull it
doing
up.
it again.
Do it.
Not doing
Pull
it
it
again
up.
with you.
There's
Here
a
we
gray
go.
guy right there.
All right, so he's
Pull
1,
up his
2,
record.
3. Well, yeah, he's on a 1,000,000 fight win streak because he's
Pull up
like
his
fucking
record.
10-0.
Pull up.
Khabib's?
Yeah.
I don't want us to do this again.
Why?
I know he's fought some decent people.
Decent. Pull up his record.
Not in
right
his
now.
early days, he didn't. That's for sure.
Pull up his record then.
Not in his early
Pull it
days.
up.
I don't give a shit.
Pull it up right now.
I don't
I'm
care.
gonna pull it up on my phone then.
No one cares.
I'll read off some names for
No
you.
one cares.
I'll read off some names for you.
Please don't bore everybody like
Oh,
Khabib's
no,
fights.
No.
Oh my God,
no,
check it out
no.
though. You got the dude whose name we had trouble pronouncing versus Magomedov. Look, stop. No one gives a shit about Khabib. I don't care. I know he fought Dustin Poirier, Justin Gaethje, freaking Charles Oliveira.
Okay, let's see. Dustin, Conor McGregor.
Conor McGregor, who's the grappling champ.
I'm not even gonna read it anymore. I don't even want to read it anymore.
We've been through this before.
Yeah,
All right.
and I always win the argument.
In your head, you do.
I do.
So we got shot.
Khabib would literally kill anybody.
Shara Magomedov versus Alzdek. You got Oliveira. Dude, you got Cheeto versus Figueiredo. Tony Ferguson versus Michael Chiesa.
Tony Ferguson's not gonna win.
No, probably not. Mackenzie Dern versus Lupe Godinez. Alvarez versus Branner. I think Diaz was supposed to be on this card too.
Alonzo Mayfield getting knocked out in 4
Oh.
seconds. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Your bets that night.
Muhammad Yahya.
And then don't tell
Delonte
me.
Mays.
Don't tell me it's that guy up there from Georgia kind of looks like
Dumas.
is that the Hood Wolf?
Look at this guy, dude. What's up with his hair? What is that?
Is that Photoshop?
It's shiny. Why is it so shiny?
Shine bright like
Bedoya.
a diamond.
Bedoya.
Shine bright like a diamond. in
And there's,
the
like I said, there's bare
sky.
knuckle that night too.
Hey, you remember the Hood Wolf?
Hood Wolf.
Remember that one UFC fighter?
Yeah.
Right here it said Hood Wolf.
Uh huh. Was that Dumas?
It looked like that one dude.
Yeah, that's fighting.
Yeah.
Or no, the guy we just. Yeah, it might be him. That might be the Hood Wolf. I do recall. Well, I support Leon Edwards because he's British champ.
As I was saying, let me name off some guys. Dustin Poirier, Conor McGregor, Max Holloway, Justin Gaethje, what's his name? Charles Oliveira. There's some more. Would you like me to keep
Tom
going?
Aspinall is telling Curtis Blades to bring on the wrestling.
Oh, he will. He'll choke him right out of that belt. Just
That Cape dude that's fighting Makaev.
What?
You know,
Makhachev?
no, Mokev, the Russian dude. We
Makhachev?
both went.
Makhachev?
No.
Islam?
Bro, the dude's fighting on this last card.
What?
Cardo.
I don't know no Mahev.
Anyways, there's like beef between them. I guess they train in the same thing. He's saying he quit training where they train at because he was getting submitted all the time.
Because he's trash.
But Bilal Muhammad says he's being underrated.
He got poked in the eye and started crying about it, so.
I was listening to Nagano on Rogan's here recently. It was pretty good.
Did he even fit on the screen? Or is he just like take up the whole screen?
He's talking. He's wanting to do an MMA fight.
Alex Pereira?
No,
Oh.
he's gonna do one for PFL, but he is like open to a cross promotion to fight John Jones at some point. Like if they could do something together.
I think Alex Pereira would be a better fit.
He did nothing got mentioned about
Yeah,
Pereira.
but I just think.
Pereira hasn't even moved to heavyweight
Yeah,
yet.
but he's basically a heavyweight.
And he said
He's like
he's
240.
he said he's got a couple more boxing matches he's wanting to do too. So
Him and Jake Paul.
Jake Paul, yeah, it's funny that we talked about
Yeah, in the car.
wanting to see Alex Pereira and him fight, and that's really all I want to see.
And then, like, a few hours after we said that, he called
He's
Alex
doing
Pereira.
it smart. He's only calling out MMA guys,
Guys that are over 40.
but he's still fighting Tyson too. It's still on.
I know.
It's
Honestly,
gonna be the most watched boxing match ever.
I think I'm watching that.
You know you will. That's the thing.
Yeah, I will, but I just know
Everyone
Jake Paul's
will.
going to win. It's not even fun to watch.
Yeah.
Like, they're going to be walking out, and the ref's just going to be in the middle, having both their hands, and he's going to be like, your winner, Jake Paul.
You see Mike Perry's new
Shane.
boxing event. It's called Dirty Boxing. It's kind of like,
Oh, yeah, Conor McGregor called him out.
well, Conor McGregor said he was fired from
PFL.
Bare Knuckle.
Bare knuckle, yeah.
But No, he started a new called Dirty Boxing, but it's like there's elbows allowed, but not clinching. There's ground and pound, but you can't take down and you can't like get on top of anybody. Like it's kind of like
How you gonna
okay,
ground
so
and pound
you
then?
know when you karate combat, like if you knock somebody down,
You
you can
just-
stand over them and like
Yeah.
hit them. You can do that.
What if you get them in north-south, but you're technically not on top of them?
But I don't know. I think it sounds like okay, but it doesn't sound. It sounds like there's like some
It
holes
doesn't
in it.
sound like I'll watch it.
New rule I think takes place in October, but they made it sound like it was taking place on the last card, but I'm not sure. Hands down on the mat no longer count as being downed. So you know, like if a guy's getting up, he puts it one hand down on the mat, he can't be kneed in the head like if he's up against the cage, because it's his knee in a downed opponent. You now have to have one
Both.
knee. One hands don't count at all. You have to have a knee on the ground to be considered a downed opponent. So you can't just be standing and touch your hands to the ground.
So what if somebody just doesn't remember and they're just like,
Then that's the new rule. Because guys were doing that to stop being. They just put their hands on the ground
isn't
that
that
spot
what,
and like stall
what's his name?
because they know they
the
can't be kneed in the
Sugar
head.
Uh,
A lot of guys have done it.
what's his name? What's his freaking name that Sugar got the belt from? He got the belt from
I don't know. I don't know who you're talking about.
Sugar Sean O'Malley got his belt from.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what's his name. Do you know?
Sterling, Aljamain.
Yeah, that's how he won one of his fights. He was right here, and somebody accidentally kneed him, and
Yeah,
he started
so they're
crying about it. So they just,
and then they apparently are overturning the 12-6 elbow, like the straight down.
Wait.
No, they're not overturning John's. They're just overturning the rules. No longer going to be a thing. But they're not going to go back and change John's. At least that not now. It won't be maybe when he retires, but I don't even think they'll ever go back and change it. Because technically it was a rule at the time. Even though it's a stupid rule.
it's the same thing as doing this.
You know why they did that?
Why?
Because the people who made the rules used to watch guys like old karate guys break bricks. And then
That's
break
all fake.
big
It's all fake.
big blocks of ice like
It's
that.
all fake.
So they thought there was like some extra power in that than like this.
And I've seen Bruce Lee go like this and fly people across the room. But you can.
Dude, Bruce Lee's 1-inch punch is actually pretty legit.
I wouldn't even move.
He used to knock dudes down out of a chair. He'd knock a
wouldn't even
dude
move.
down out of a chair with it.
I wouldn't even move.
It's not really like if you box, you kind of understand. It's the same way of like popping a jab compared to like trying to push with your jab hand.
But I don't
Like
think.
the pop is
I think I'd just be like.
because your whole weight goes behind it. It's only going that far, but it's the pop that.
I wouldn't move.
Whatever you say.
I literally look like a statue. Like, I would not move at all. Like, I wouldn't even blink.
What else? Anything?
Kamaru Usman's bald. Sad day.
Oh, yeah. So, Leon's got the bald spot on the back, though.
Does he really?
Near an elevator or in an elevator. I was going to open. He was like standing right there in front, and I think he thought he said I wouldn't have came into the lift. So I walked straight into the lift and said press number 3, and that was it.
They're both in the elevator together.
Quiet. Then after the lift opened, everyone's outside. He's like, see, blah blah blah. I was like, bro, why did you say all this in the lift when it says in the lift? You know what I mean? But I just heard like a little short freaking midget screaming something. And I was like, what the heck was that? And I saw it ended up being his coach in front. But Leon and his team, they didn't say nothing. His brother was trying to give me a dirty look, but he didn't know I was sizing him up.
Two different stories.
He ends up hopping in the cage, wanted to do something.
So you didn't talk to Leon at all in that interaction?
No, it was more so just his coach.
He also said he was sizing your brother up in case he popped up.
Oh god, that's funny.
What happened with you and him?
Funny.
Well,
Well,
I don't know, man. I'm trying to think. I feel like if there's anything big that's happened since we've been gone a month in like fighting news. So are you going to do this tournament, or are you going to just wait till later?
Eeny, meeny, miny.
I mean, it's only probably, if you win both rounds, it's only 4 minutes that you got to fight. I mean, you know your skill's good. The only thing is your
Dude.
cardio, but you said your cardio feels
Yeah,
great.
you see me fight Udi?
Yeah.
I wasn't, like... It's because I just was, like, trying to keep it good.
Mm-hmm. Just go in and do the same thing. Just fight smart. Don't, like, empty your gas tank, like, scrapping right away.
I'm gonna knock him out. I'm not joking.
So you're going to do it? Might as well.
Yeah, might as well.
Ain't nothing better to do
Might as
on a
well knock him
Saturday.
on his butt.
Just go in there and scrap, and then
I'm going bare knuckle.
bare knuckle. Oh, if I wasn't old, I'd just hop in with you, but...
Come on. You got it. You got it in you. Carrie doesn't even have to know. Carrie doesn't have to know. She won't be here.
I don't think she'd care if she's not here, if I do or not.
Yeah. You've been training with me.
I know, but my cardio's not that
you'll
good.
be
I got
okay.
tired last time,
You'll
and
be
you seen what happened. I got pieced up
Yeah,
in
you
the
got
end of the
pieced
fucking
up,
second.
And then he was nice to you afterwards. He was like, "Here's my Instagram, little buddy. You can watch my training videos there.
He
Maybe
actually
you'll-
he always likes all my stuff.
Maybe you'll get better."
He's cool. He's a cool dude. Yeah, I think he hurt his arm. He hasn't really been doing it as much.
It was because I got him after that.
No,
you guys got in an exchange, and then I put him in
That fight, I got
his arm.
hit with that body shot and had to take a knee, but it was
Well, I
honestly
took
more my cardio than it
I
was
took a
the
knee,
shot.
and I think they thought it was a body shot, but he hit me in the balls.
But yeah, I mean, my weight's also not on. If I dieted for the rest of the
No, I thought you said, I guess if I die.
If I dieted for the rest of the time, I could probably get my weight
You
around
don't
where I need to be.
Diet, boy.
Bro, I ain't trying to fight.
We bulking.
I ain't trying to fight big guys.
We bulking.
I like to use my length
We
for
bulking.
my size.
Well, yeah, but big
But
guys
if
don't
I-
have length.
I think I'd rather just coach
Big
you
guys
for the
don't
day.
have length.
What?
Big guys don't have length.
Yeah, I don't want to be big. I'm gonna take the length.
No, but you'll still have length when you're big. But big guys like that you'll be fighting, they don't have length.
Yeah, but
Look at Eddie Hall. Like his arms are probably the
I
size
get
of
what
my
you're
pinky
saying.
finger.
But for a 135er, I'm considered like really long for a 135er. But for a 55er, I'm not considered long. I'm considered like an average
Yeah,
for a
but for, like,
55er.
For like a 60-pounder, I'd be considered long. But for like a 90-pounder, I'm just normal.
That
So
doesn't make any sense
Like-
at all. I'm so confused.
if I was like the size of
I
a
don't think you're
5-year-old,
Comprehending
I
anything
think
I'm
I'd
saying.
be pretty lengthy. But
I think you're just talking. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But yeah. But I guess this week you need to.
I just think Kung Fu is like the best sport in MMA. Like if you're a Kung Fu guy, you're like not gonna ever get hit really.
I don't know. Tai Bo's pretty deadly.
Ooh, dang. Yeah. That jujitsu stuff though. Ew. Some
Yeah.
lazy guys just rolling on the ground, am I right?
Mexican ground karate. That's all it is.
I like car jujitsu better than normal jujitsu.
I'll take a good car jiu-jitsu match any day.
Get choked out by a seatbelt. I would never.
Dude, that would suck. You flew all this way to Russia to get choked out by a seatbelt.
Embarrassing.
So we got this fight this weekend. You're at your mom's. Next weekend, if you're going to do it, is a kickboxing match in St. Charles. And then fights that night.
I don't want anybody to go.
Then they don't have to. Just be me and you.
Because I feel like I perform good when it's just like me and you.
I don't matter.
Like remember that one wrestling tournament when it was just me and you?
Yeah. That was the one you won.
Yeah, when I just stared at you and started smiling and you're yelling, look
I
up.
mean, I thought you did really good your last few kickboxing matches. You just didn't technically.
Dude, I
they gave
beat
them.
that Mexican kid's
I
head
thought
off.
I can see how your first match, how the other kid may have won, but your last match,
It was
I
probably his
personally,
cartel parents like bribing the guy.
I think you beat that other
I give
kid.
you drug.
I think what happened though is you guys scrapped too much.
Yeah,
Instead of
the
point
guy
fighting.
kept pulling me. He pulled me off twice because I hit him with 2 massive overhands, and he was like, "Where am I? Where am I?"
Which big shots they don't count necessarily like power shots. So
Yeah, until he's on the floor sleeping,
well, yeah.
which I'll still lose the
and-
match, but
But that's what
technically I won.
I thought you performed good. And you had a bunch of people there that last time.
That one kid too, he was annoying. The guy with
He
his
was
shirt
a-
off.
He was a good point fighter.
Yeah, I'd probably beat him in a real match.
And yeah,
I just popped.
if you could get him, you're talking MMA, but
I just
just
popped Gilly.
kickboxing. He's the type of guy you have to back into the ropes, so he can't like get away, and then you turn it into your fight.
If we were in a ring,
That's what I mean. In there, they let you just get back on the mat if you step off.
I'll push him off right into some chairs.
Yeah, he fought with that like backward stance, whereas
Yeah, like a little gay.
kind of
boy.
like like Wonderboy Thompson kind of
Yeah.
does. If you can get,
Stupid.
you have to like match his angles, or else he gets around you and he's setting you up for that front side kick.
He didn't even hit me, dude.
Not a whole lot.
He didn't even hit me. He hit me with a few leg kicks
He
and
literally
maybe one
just straight
jab.
point fighted you.
Yeah. Let's go full contact. I'll go full contact. I don't care if I go up against a 16-year-old.
If you do more of these, you can. There are kids your age that do them.
Oh my god, I will literally kill a kid.
I mean, if you're doing that, you need to actually like train more, and not just like one day a week.
I want a popsicle.
Yeah, well, let's end this thing and you can get your popsicle.
You still have Starburst popsicles?
Probably not. There's a bunch in there though. But yeah, we're glad to be back.
Abra,
It was a kind of a crazy month off with everybody getting sick sporadically and
I don't
going
even
on-
know what's going on. I got
going
sick.
camping,
I didn't
and
get sick, and then I got sick the next day.
that's what I mean. It's like
Yeah,
every
it's
one
not
of the
been
kids
sick.
has been sick and then not sick and sick. The last month has just been chaos, but we're back.
For my last trip, I'm about to reach you my back, bro.
You heard Eminem. Eminem.
You are an Eminem.
Abracadabra.
Yeah, my favorite song by him is Trouble. You should look it up.
Trouble.
Yeah, look it up. It's
Google
a
it.
great song.
Google it.
Google it. It's so good.
I Googled it.
Papa Scott,
Said you fucking suck.
Google it. Google it, Papa. It fits you.
Alright, well, we're going to get out of here. We should be on for a podcast on Saturday if Gavin can come over. If not, we'll try to find somebody to fill in. If not, then we'll be recapping
get
it that
fill
next
in.
week.
You ever think of that?
Filled you in, boy.
I'm the owner of this podcast. I own you. You're like a little slave.
You're fired.
Huh?
You're fired, like Joe Biden.
Oh, I thought you just
Resign,
said your
boy.
forehead. Your forehead.
Resign, boy.
I don't even know what that word means, boy.
Surprise. Alright. It's been real, everybody.
See ya, my dogs.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
see. I'll give you my dogs real quick.
What?
Give you the dogs for the picks.
Oh,
You need them?
little weirdo.
Give me my dogs. Borrow my dogs. Take them on a walk.
What's wrong with
No. I'm pretty confident in my vote. We got some odd votes. Some controversial, me and you. So we'll see who's right and who's wrong.
Remember that one Kazakhstanian guy was fighting, and I was like, shouldn't bet against them. Your parlay's gonna lose. And then you're like, no, I know this guy's gonna win. He's got a good record.
My
And then your
parlays.
guy got knocked out.
My parlays this week are like all big favorites. Like big favorites that are just gonna make me a little bit of money, and then my underdogs are like Curtis and Hadley.
Big Curtis.
They're my two big ones, and then that
You know who Big Curtis is?
Big Curtis.
Have you seen Big Curtis?
No. Hold on, should we end this
No,
before
hold
you
on.
you want to show me Big Curtis on the podcast?
No, hold on, Big Curtis.
Big C.
He's one of the greatest baseball players alive.
That's what that old lady was calling Colton that night we were at that wedding. Big C. I'm going to call you Big C, she said.
That's Big Curtis.
He's a home run hitter, son.
200-pound baseball player. This is Curtis Banks, a.k.a. Big Curtis.
Big Curtis.
This is the number one baseball player in the class of 2033, and he runs super fast after he hits the ball. But Big Curtis is...
Poor Big Kurt.
He just wants to be a baseball player.
He's always going to be Big Kurt. All right. Well,
This
peace out, everybody.
4'7",
We're out.
200-pound kid. He weighs more than you do. He's 4'7".
Big Kurt out.
Big Kurt out.
Hey, to whoever may need this nugget of encouragement, things will be alright, so quit your worrying. I get it, the odds seem stacked back against the wall, but even consider it such, know you'll stand tall. Sat and watched from the sidelines one too many times. Wicked games to play make me wanna lose my mind. Found solitude knowing it'll be over soon. Ever need a boost, count on me for the 1-2. Trouble don't last when the tough get going. Baby, all we do is win, so show me my opponent. Adversity, doubt, stress, could care less, cause how we handle those like an S on our chest. Super proud of how we held it down on the way up. Can't wait for our day to ball, this is a layup. Nobody ever said this would be easy, but trust when I say that you got it. I know you've been looking for a breakthrough, trying our best to make do. Every day is something new, but change gon' come, oh yes it's true. Brighter days are straight ahead. Follow me, won't be misled. Just look up, don't hang your head, and we'll get to the promised land. Somebody loves you, please don't forget such. Take your time, no need to feel rushed. We gon' shine somehow one day. Word to O'Shea, today's been a good day. Don't let one bad apple spoil the tree. The fruits of our labor seem ripe, can't you see? A little insight so they'll never dim your light. Been wrong for too long, this here feels so right. Leave your fears in the rear view, right now on the mission. Trying to stay the course on this road to redemption. Giving up seems tempting, but no need, cause I got you and you got me. A little U-N-I-T-Y will get us by. Through the storm and the rain, I'll be by your side. Look alive, the best has yet to come. Just some words of wisdom, plenty more. I know you've been looking for a breakthrough, trying our best to make do. Every day is something new, but change gon' come, oh yes it's true. Brighter days are straight ahead. Follow me, won't be misled. Just look up, don't hang your head, and we'll get to the promise, yeah. And it may seem like things ain't working out, but I know we gon' find a way without a doubt. Just hold on a little longer, you gon' see this through. I've been there, certain things always remain.